Good morning, friends. Happy Tuesday. How are you guys? I miss you all so much. I wish we were together back in class doing our normal routine and our normal schedule, but we have to stay home because that's what's safe right now. So as we're home, social distancing, being safe, this is kind of how we'll be doing it until we can meet again, hopefully soon back in the classroom, because I miss you guys so much and I want to be back with you guys at school with Miss Brittany and everyone. All right, so today we're going to do a read aloud. The story we're going to be reading is called I Want to Be a Nurse. So this story goes along with our hospital theme that we had in class with all of our centers. So this story is about all the things that a nurse does. So let's kind of take a picture walk, and as we're doing a picture walk, I want you guys to think about what you know about what a nurse does. What does a nurse do? So there's someone that's a nurse. Maybe there's a receptionist like we had in school. Oh, we had one of those in class. Nurse has to wear masks. Taking care of someone. Helping somebody. All right, so we're gonna start to read the story. And as we read the story, I want you guys to think about why are nurses important? Why is it important to have people like nurses and doctors around, especially in today's time? I'm sure you guys have been hearing that, you know, nurses and doctors are really helping with this coronavirus. So why do you think it's important to have nurses, or to be a nurse, or have doctors, or to be a doctor? What do nurses and doctors do, and why are they important? So I want you to think about that as we read the story, okay? I want to be a nurse. This nurse enjoys his job. He cares for the sick and helps people stay well. He has his clipboard and his pen. He kind of looks like he might be a receptionist. Many nurses work in a hospital. Doctors and nurses work closely together. A nurse welcomes a new patient and her friend. So there's the doctor, there's the nurse, and that's a nurse welcoming a new patient. The nurse's station is a busy place. There are questions to answer and questions to ask. No matter how busy they are, nurses need to make patients feel comfortable. A smile really helps. Let me see your best smile in case you were a nurse. How would you smile to make somebody feel better? This nurse works in a doctor's office. This nurse visits patients in their homes. She is checking the woman's blood pressure. So this nurse is in a doctor's office, and this nurse goes to someone's house. Until this baby gets better, a nurse will always be in the same room. Just taking care of the baby. Even when nurses work alone, they are helping their patients. Nurses use special machines to check their patient's health. This is kind of like the machine we had in Block Center, right? Sometimes nurses have fun helping their young patients. Some nurses work in operating rooms. These nurses are making sure that everything is set up properly. Who remembers what this is called when you check the heart? You guys remember? It's a stethoscope. Germs spread quickly, so nurses and doctors wear masks and gloves during an operation. She has her mask and her gloves. Now you might see some people, if you go on a walk or go to the grocery store, wearing masks and gloves right now, because that helps keep the germs away. So if you guys maybe are going outside and touching things, you might wear masks or gloves to help keep the germs away, because there's a lot of germs spreading right now. The operation was successful, and this man will soon be feeling much better. This patient receives treatment twice a week from the nurse. Her arms are getting stronger every day. So this patient's feeling better, and she's feeling better and helping her get stronger. This nurse has good news. Her patient can go home tomorrow. How do you think that little child feels that she gets to go home tomorrow? Look at the nurse, she has her stethoscope around her neck and she looks like she feels happy. A great big smile makes a nurse's work a pleasure. Look at their pretty smiles. The end. I want to be a nurse. So as you were reading, I asked you guys to think about why it's important to have nurses and doctors. So I want you to talk to someone at your house or just think about why are nurses and doctors important? Why is it important to have nurses and doctors? And what do they do to help people? We just read all about it. So I want you to think about it and tell someone at your house why it's important to have nurses and doctors around to help people. All right, you guys, I will see you tomorrow. I hope you enjoyed the story. Have a great day. Remember, stay active, get some fresh air, do some jumping jacks around your house. All right, goodbye.